Yep. You already know what it is. Southpaw Slick, live at work. And today's video is not a question from anybody. It's a video that I wanted to do. And I actually said before that, when I'm always like, oh, I need to do a video on that, I need to stop bullshitting. And today is the first time we're doing just that. I actually brought it up in my thoughts about weave lace fronts video, where I was talking about I was going to do a video on dating outside of your preference or downsizing your requirements, which I don't want to call it that. We're not going to call the video that. We're going to stick to just that. Dating outside of your preference. I'm saying before I even go into detail with everything, I'm going to reiterate, like I said, the woman that pretty much was the only one I ever met that I would have considered marrying. If things would have worked out differently, if I wasn't so emotionally and socially immature at the time and fucked up everything 100%, like I said, I'll take full accountability. Every last ounce of accountability with that one. Like I said, me, myself, now let's get all the good stuff out the way first. She definitely had the majority of what I like. For one, she was dark skinned. Two, she was pretty. Well, I'll say subjectively pretty, because some of my co-workers thought she wasn't. She definitely had a nice body. That was objective. Everybody was like, yeah, the body was on point. But some of them didn't find her attractive. I did. I ain't give a shit. But like I said, dark skin, pretty, nice body. I said has a good amount of intellect. She's actually intelligent, I want to say exceptionally intelligent, not like Mensa level, but she can hold a decent conversation. And for the most part, she was perfect. Or she was imperfectly perfect. She was perfect for me. And the problem is I didn't realize how much she really was the one behind the stuff I didn't care for until after the fact. And when I really sat down and thought about how much I fucked everything up, I was like, damn, that was the one too. Like, she was the one. She was like the juju to my Cameron. That's the best thing. That's the best way I can say it. Well, in their case, they didn't work out either. But I'm saying, like, as far as the physical goes, and you know me, I'm dip set for life, so it only makes sense. She was definitely the juju to my Cameron. But anyway, let's keep on going. The stuff I didn't care for, like I said in another video, she was taller, not taller than me because I'm 5'11", right? She's 5'9". But still, like, that's the tallest I'll probably go, like, on average is probably like 5'7". Me, I like a chick that's anywhere from 5 feet to 5'5". That's like my favorite. I love a short chick. It just looks good. Like, it's just nice and cute and sexy to me. I love it. I love a short chick. Definitely a fan of weave, which I'm not the biggest fan of. And I'm talking about wearing it 98.9% of the time type shit. Like, damn near all the time type shit. At one point in time, it was all the time until, recently, even though she put it back in. But like I said, that I can compromise with that one because of her. The long crazy nails, like I said, not a fan of that, but I could deal, right? I can deal. And for the most part, that's pretty much it. Like I said, everything else was on point for me. Like, everything else was fine with me. Now let's go into the rest of the video, since I'll talk you guys' ears off about me too much. And we're going to talk in general now. Starting with the why did I get married version of the 80-20 rule. Malik Yoba's character in that movie, he said the woman that you get with, or the woman that you consider being with long term, she's going to have 80% of what you need. And that other 20%, the superfluous shit, doesn't matter as much. And he is absolutely correct. Even more so when you get older. Certain things that you thought were important are not nearly as important anymore, as long as they have the essentials. Someone who enriches your life and not takes away from it. Somebody that nourishes your spiritual and not just mental and physical health. I'm saying if they nourish all of that and not drain you, except for one area. I'm saying if they can do all of that, that is the person you definitely should consider taking serious. Another thing I wanted to bring up was the physical appearance, because that's the main area that the majority of us, especially men, but women too, that's the area we focus on the most. Why? Because that's what gets our attention first. You can't fuck a personality, literally speaking. When I was saying dating outside of your preference, some people might be like, I prefer somebody that's fit, like somebody that has an athletic build. You know me, that's not mandatory, but I'm saying, but a lot of people, they want somebody that is athletic or even slim, right? But they're willing to date somebody that's a little bit overweight. Not crazy, not like 600-pound life, but I'm saying somebody that has, like the dad bod or the mom bod, or, just, slightly, obese. I'm saying people will date somebody like that if they have a great personality, because somebody that looks like what you want them to look like can have a shitty personality, and that makes a difference. Personality is important, and it can also help override certain stuff that you think you want that you actually don't need. I'm saying it's like with a personality, people go through a metamorphosis in front of your eyes. I swear it be like that. Like, it's always my coworkers for some odd reason. I guess because I'm at work all the fucking time, and it always been like that. I don't hang out like I used to. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about my last few jobs, not my job here. But one of my coworkers from Canteen, the one that worked in the office, one of the women that worked in the office, yeah, she wasn't all that. I mean, she was older too. She was in her 50s. And she was married to the main guy that worked in the workshop. But anyway, let me continue. Yeah, she wasn't all that. I would say she's probably maybe like a 4 adjustable 5 at best. But she had such a great, vibrant personality. And it made her look so beautiful. Like, it's like she went from a 5 to an 8, just like that, just because she was so pleasant to be around. I'm saying she was very like kind and considerate and just nice. And I was like, I love her energy, and it makes her look so sexy. You know what I mean? Like, it's like she went from looking like Roseanne Barr to prime Heather Locklear. You get what I'm saying? It's like it literally went from that to that, right? And then, same job, the one that kept track of everybody's clocking in and clocking out, as far as, payment and everything. She was nice when she wanted to be. I said she was Mexican, right? An exceptional one too. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. I'm talking like damn near like Salma Hayek level. You know what I mean? But she was so bitchy at times and had like such a stuck up attitude. Like when she would walk in the warehouse, it was like she just had this stank look and demeanor on her, and it just made her look so yeah. It's like she went from Salma Hayek to fucking what's that chick's name? Amy Schumer. You know what I mean? It's like that's like well, I think she's unattractive. I think Amy Schumer is unattractive. But that's what happened to her with me because her personality was so shitty. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm talking about. Like there's a difference between compromising and settling. Settling is taking anything you can get. Like whatever comes along, fine, whatever. As long as it's breathing and wants me, fine. Compromising is okay. They might not have everything I'm looking for, but they have the majority of what I'm looking for, the most important stuff. You get what I'm saying? As well as being an asset, beneficial to my life and my well-being. You know what I mean? That's why I said like some things like the guy with the swag and the dude that's making six figures. I'm saying for some women, 6 foot and above, maybe you'll find a guy that doesn't make six figures. Maybe he makes, let's say, 75K, right? He makes 75K. He's 5'10", and he's like, I want to say corny, but like kind of like Russell Wilson. You know what I mean? Like somebody that's not the most swagged up person, but he's not corny as shit. At least not to me, right? But he's generous. He genuinely cares about your mental, physical, and spiritual health. Don't you think that's a little bit more important than a guy that's making 6, 7 figures, treats you like shit, cheats on you all the time, but oh yeah, it's okay as long as you're generously compensated for your trouble? Same thing with men. Does that woman have to look like an Instagram model? Does she have to have 8 size titties and a Zamina or ass? Does that really have to be what you get? Nothing else. Like I can't do anything else but that. What if it's a woman that's an adjustable 5, adjustable 6, but she's cooperative? She's feminine, like truly feminine. She's mostly traditional. I can't say all the way traditional because we live in a modern society. You get what I'm saying? And for the same thing, she actually adds to your life physically, mentally, spiritually. That's a woman that's worth keeping in the long run. That Instagram model that's going to do you dirty and dip off with half, if not all, is sometimes not worth the effort or the headache, better yet. I'd rather have a woman that has a good heart, good spirit, and treats me like gold. And I'm not saying it like in a narcissistic way. I'm talking more so in an appreciative way because it's always a two-way street for me. I'm saying you appreciate me, I appreciate you. We're on equal footing with that. That's what's most important when it comes down to it. Men and women definitely need to reevaluate their prerequisites and see if some things are actually, they might not be as important as I thought they were. And like I said, just that one woman, like I said, till this day, changed my life for the better. As far as me being disenchanted with the concept of romance, it's like she reignited that. You get what I'm saying? Like she reignited that desire almost. Or I tried to tuck it away, but she brought it back out. And like I said, and I'm always going to love her for that. But with that being said, Southpaw Slick, I'm out.